In this video, you will see 10 of the deadliest firearms and weaponry ever created. Number 1. Benelli Supernova. The Benelli group claims that its pump-action shotgun has the smoothest bore of any other similar model on the market. These 12-gauge firearms can be purchased for roughly $900, and for that amount, you obtain 47 lowered recoils without increasing the weight of the handgun. The stock and receiver are constructed from genuine wood and heat and cold-resistant polymer, and have a unique air-touch groove that allows for natural ventilation in the palm of the hand. The interchangeable barrels offered for the cannon are 24, 26, and 28 inches in length. The third choice results in a rifle that is around 8 pounds in weight. The design is created for a rapid loading mechanism that makes shooting pleasant for even novices. It contains a carrying case, new muzzle devices with a key, sling swivels, lubrication, and an instruction manual. Number 2. AGM-158C LRASM. Since 2009, it has been in development and is nearing completion. Initially, the project was separated into subsonic and supersonic variants, but the supersonic form was finally discarded. The range of the supersonic model is approximately 590 miles. The missile is impervious to numerous sorts of interference and can locate targets using on-board sensors without relying on warships or drones. It also employs stealth technology, which, according to a U.S. military official, enables it to overcome sophisticated air defense systems employed by its adversaries. A single missile carries a 1,000-pound warhead and weighs between 2,500 and 4,000 pounds. Canada, Singapore, the United Kingdom, and Japan eventually indicated interest in this missile despite early software difficulties. Australia also indicated its plan to acquire this missile in 2020. Number 3. FGM-148 Javelin. Another one of America's great contributions to the world. It is a missile system designed to defend against tanks. It wasn't until the late 1980s that development actually started, but since then, over 40,000 units have been produced. The fact that it is composed of two parts, a launcher and a disposable container that serves both as a transport and launch mechanism, is what makes its design particularly fascinating. The missile is equipped with two thermal imaging cameras, as well as the capability to hunt down and follow targets. It has a range of up to 3 miles and can penetrate armor with ease. Number 4. CZ Scorpion EVO 3. This item crosses the gap between pistols and conventional submachine guns and is particularly popular with armies and police services from Egypt to Thailand. The gun has been in production since 2010 and weighs 6.2 pounds with the buttstock folded. The model is 16 inches long, giving users a wide range of concealed carry possibilities. The semi-transparent plastic magazine that holds 20 or 30 rounds makes checking for ammunition in the 9x19mm parabellum handgun in a breeze. It fires roughly 1,150 rounds per minute and has a maximum range of 820 feet. There is a great variation of weapons to choose from. Unlike the Model B, which can only fire single shots, the Model A can fire continuous bursts of up to 3 rounds in single shots. It is aimed for the consumer market and costs roughly $840. Number 5. S&W Model 500. Producer Smith & Wesson claims their revolver is the most powerful commercially available pistol in the world. Since 2003, S&W has produced the Model 500, a rifle designed for hunting big wildlife like grizzly bears. The African Games of 2004 saw this revolver in action along with a number of other sporting events. This is not empty boasting. Research indicates that the revolver weighs between 3.5 and 5.1 pounds and fires 500 S&W Magnum bullets. The muzzle energy of the Model 500 is roughly 3,000 foot-pounds, whereas that of the AK-74M is around 1,100 foot-pounds. The effective range is 164 feet, while the maximum range is 328 feet. Presenter at a gun exhibition, Ronald Lee Ermey likened the recoil to getting punched by Mike Tyson, and at $1,360, the price tag will do the same. Number 6. TOS-1A. This is a tank armed with 24 thermobaric 220mm rockets, making it one of the deadliest multiple launch rocket systems in the world. It is possible for it to rain down fire on 40,000 square meters of ground in only 6 seconds, which is the same as 4 baseball fields. The thermobaric rockets may damage fuel and enemy equipment as they shower over and around them, although the maximum range of the TOS-1A is 6 kilometers. Number 7. Cluster Munition. One 450-kilogram bomb contained 432 anti-tank and 132 anti-personnel mines that fell to the ground and were active for 40 days. And there was no way to defuse the CBU-58, which contained 650 bombs the size of baseballs before it opened up in the air. The CBU-89 cluster bomb created minefields in seconds. One 450-kilogram bomb contained 432 anti-tank and 132 anti-personnel mines that fell to the use of cluster bombs, which are among the deadliest weapons ever developed, is prohibited in 108 nations. Number 8. Profense M134 Minigun. At 6,000 rounds per minute, the American Profense M134 Minigun has the highest rate of fire of any machine gun. It is the only machine gun in the world that can be remotely operated without human input. Number 9. Archer Artillery System. It only takes the 155mm cannon 23 seconds to spin around and fire the first projectile after being loaded. The Archer is put on alert after 1 minute and 14 seconds, fires 3 bullets, and redeploys while the missile is still on its way to the target. Archers have the ability to relocate to a new area before launching another attack, making it extremely difficult to pinpoint their exact location. Number 10. Ballistic Missile, RS-28 Sarmat. In terms of destructive potential, the RS-28 is unparalleled. The range and size of Sarmat make it the most formidable and advanced intercontinental ballistic missile ever created. The RS-28 is 35 meters in height, weighs 200 tons, and is nearly as wide as a Boeing 737. The gigantic RS-28 can reach a target from 18,000 kilometers away, which is the equivalent of crossing Eurasia from west to east. However, the RS-28 also has the most potent warheads available. Each nuclear weapon is 1 ton in weight and can produce an explosion equivalent to 750 kilotons. The RS-28 is the world's most stealthy ballistic missile and can deliver 10 nuclear bombs with a single launch. Since most missile defense radars are directed to the west and east, this rocket is the only one that can be fired via the South Pole. Imagine the potential damage of 10 or 100 of these missiles. And that ends our video for today. We hope you enjoyed learning the deadliest firearms and weapons. Which of them amazed you the most? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content such as this.